Let's talk about Christian Keys. So Christian Keys, the other day did a live or whatever the case was, and was talking about all the Queen's men and talking about how he's being sabotaged by Pastor Perry and all the buffoonery that's going on over there with that, and how that man done hijacked and took over his show and a bunch of other stuff. So there's another person that's on the show named Skyh Black, who I believe that um Tyler Perry officiated and paid for the wedding. Which I was sad on there because I'm like, is he another one of the men that's a part of that Perry harem? Like Derek Dixon and all the other ones, and maybe Christian Keys. Because remember, at one point Christian Keys, and I'm always keep bringing this up, went on social media and started threatening to my some very powerful person. If you heard his voice, you know who it was. You'd be disappointed that he was touching me inappropriately and doing all these things. And so now he's out here calling out Skyh Black, and to the point where Skyh had to send his ass a cease and desist on this situation. So hold on as I pull up the photo. Pull up the fat. Pull over. That ass is too fat. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so yeah, he had to take legal action. So now All the Queen's Men cast and crew is falling apart worse than Humpty Dumpty. Oh my God, TMZ. Show creator Christian Keys has also just been hit with a nasty legal letter claiming he's been defaming one of the show's stars and warning him to take it back and apologize or else. Now, TMZ obtained a copy of a cease and desist letter laying out all the drama. Skyh Alvester Black, who plays Addiction Anthony on the BET Plus drama, hired Marty Singer's law firm to send Keys some serious demands as Keys' first and last choice to avoid litigation. It's like, come on. It's like, and then it says, because I'm like, why isn't I scrolling? Now, this all apparently stems from a Facebook post last month where Keys called out Black for allegedly being high as a kite on set, and Black is pissed. Now, in the video, Keys explains his plans for expanding the All the Queen's Men universe in spinoffs and prequels on another network. Black insists he wasn't fired because BET Plus actually just canceled the show, but Keys specifically names Black as one of the actors who will not be asked back for any of the related projects. Keys says you don't get to show up inebriated and brag about it. So yeah, Alvester Black won't be back. Skyh won't be back. He will be written out for that and other seasons. Now, in the documents, Black's attorney labels those statements as textbook defamation and says he believes Keys only made the remarks because Black called out Keys for repeatedly bullying cast members on set. Skyh says that the bullying included Keys, well, I'll just call him Keys because I'm settled on it. He said Christian yelled at him and claimed he was high in front of 300 cast and crew members. Interestingly, in the posted video, which I was trying to open up earlier, but it wasn't at the spot that I need to get to, so I'm like, I'm not going to play it. Keys allegedly admits to being abrasive when he chewed out an unnamed actor for going off script, or as he put it, you're not supposed to be ad-libbing, and this is my show. This isn't the stand-up comedy hour. Well, first of all, when it comes to stand-up, I mean, you don't equate ad-libbing or whatever with stand-up comedy. It's just as an actor, you're leaving room to play around with different things or to see how things work. But I guess some people aren't good at ad-libbing and kind of catching up and doing all these different things, or doing things on the fly. Some people have to literally follow the script down to the letter. And so it seemed like what they were saying was like Christian head got a little too big for him, and he want to come up in here and just try to say, "Oh, this is my show." But then again, yes, you should not be coming to set high to Cooter Brown when you're supposed to be performing. But he wouldn't be the first, allegedly, or the last person to come to set drunk, high. I mean, we've seen many classic films where they talking about that, especially like with Joan Crawford be going on set drinking. I knew you always had an affinity for the booze and the boys. So they said the letter demands Keys remove the social media post an immediate retraction and apology, and permanently cease and desist any further false and defamatory settlements about Black. The Facebook post appears to have been taken down, but there is still a YouTube video showing the Keys tirade. The YouTube channel doesn't appear to be run by Keys, but Black's lawyers are insisting they demand applies to Keys and anyone acting in concert with him. Well, I ain't definitely playing that video because you're not going to cease and desist me. Now, Keys also doesn't seem to have issued an apology as of yet. Even I'm not even gonna read that last line. To my some they doing a whole nother Humpty Dumpty reference. But here's the thing: this is what I found weird. Why is TMZ of all people talking about Christian Keys and it's all the Queen's men thing? Like this is not even in y'all wheelhouse. I even know at one point y'all be trying to do like a version of TMZ where y'all want to talk about black stuff. First of all, y'all tried it. Leave that up to the Shade Room. Excuse me. Leave that up to the Jasmine Brand, the Neighborhood Talk. Leave it up to the black blogs, Hollywood Unlocked. Let them do that. Y'all over here trying to jump in our stuff. Stick to talking about Spencer Pratt and Paris Hilton and all the other beige little boring white folks that y'all like. Leave the black stuff alone. I know y'all be thinking, oh, because you got Charles over there that y'all like. Mm-mm. Stick to the rivers and the lakes. So with this whole situation, I just find it really weird. Like, why do y'all all of a sudden now y'all care about something going on with this? I'm thinking it's because it's Tyler Perry and the recent allegations with him and keeping him harem him in, where it's like he be having some of the fine. I mean, look at Skyh. Skyh is fine as hell. So body down, the skin is skinning, gorgeous. The look at all that sheen in that facial hair. The tattoos is popping, and it's like, yeah, Tyler has an affinity of finding some of the finest men and giving them a platform, a second one. Child, why did I look down at my watch and say at midnight it's going to be 7 degrees outside? Okay, Chris, focus. But that is just crazy to me. It's just like, yeah, but we all know, like with Tyler Perry, he has an affinity of finding some of the finest men that he want to put all that eye candy, can't act their way out of a paper bag. So I just find it weird that they would just be talking about this, but it's just like, yeah, a cease and desist, that's basically like a warning. That the cease and desist don't really do shit. You can wipe your ass with a cease and desist, but it all comes down to now you talking about you hiring high profile attorneys. And my thing is this, Skyh, where would he be getting the coins to be afford? Wait, hold on, let me scroll back up because who named that? Did I say Mark Garagos? Because you know, a lot of times when I be talking, um, a lot of the times the stuff will come out of sight, out of mind. Um, I don't know why I can't find it, but because I was trying to see which did I say the attorney? Oh, Marty Singer. That's what he said. Marty Singer is not some cheap regular attorney. He's not the attorney from like I was gonna say Selena and Barnes. They done broke up Nash's Barnes, but there ain't somebody you can just gonna get from there and just get you just a regular schmegular lawyer and then call it a day. Like Marty Singer, that's that's a list, and it's like when we talk about all the queens, y'all on BET Plus. It's not like y'all on Paramount or one of the bigger networks. It's BET Plus, and I don't mean to diminish, but you know, like when we have conversation in the show, we said that there's black famous and there's famous, where you have those blacks that have crossed over, like a Michael B. Jordan. He's crossed over to the other side, so everybody knows who he is and rocks with him. Sky Black, that's Chitlin Circuit famous. So I just don't. So this kind of made me look at this sideways, and I'm thinking that Scott probably being used as a pawn because Tyler mad at Christian because Christian been showing his ass. He already got away with it with that stuff where he was able to, do his little subtle threat on Instagram where he was going threat. Oh, I got video, audio footage, and all this other stuff. Was able to go on Tyler Perry for that moment, and now he coming with this new stuff and now it's like, oh, now this, all of this mess is gonna come in. So it's a hot mess. Straight men, I swear, y'all just be worse than the homosexuals when it comes to all this tit for tat drama on social media. I'm living for it though. I'm thoroughly entertained, but I'll definitely keep abreast of this story as it develops. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story regarding, Sky Black sending out a cease and desist towards Christian Keys because apparently Christian was out here defaming him and saying that you came to set under the influence, you was unprofessional, which if it was up to any other celebrity in Hollywood, I mean, if people was always out here slandering, everybody be out here with a damn cease and desist. It's giving, these whole season assists, it's just giving like Tamar Braxton. So on last season of the Braxton tease, well, you said I think that. Or it's giving very I was gonna say Sheree from the Housewives. But anyway, so let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.